knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hell's Gate, he should have on turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? I, the name of Beelzebub. Here's a farmer that hanged himself on expectation of plenty. Come in time, have nackins enough about. You'll hear of your sweat port. Knock, knock. Who's there? In the other Nebel's name, Faith. Here's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales against either scale, who committed treason enough not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Faith. Here's an English tailor come hither for stealing out of a French hose. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock. Never had quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil. Porter it no further. I had no thought to have it let in some of all professions that go to Primrose Wave everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon. I pray you, remember the porter.
Was it so late, friends, ere you went to bed, that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir. We were carousing until the second cock. And, sir, drink is a great provoker of three things.
What three things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink may be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and it mars him. It sets him on and it takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him, makes him stand and not stand in. In conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee thy lie last night.
That it did, sir. I the very throat on me, but I requited him for his lie, and I think being too strong for him. Though he took up my legs sometime, yet I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes. Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morning, both.
Is this king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call him untimely. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring it to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight is Physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard at the air, strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible, of dire combustion and confused events. New hatched to woeful time, the obscure bird clamored the living night. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Oh, horror! 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 No tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke the Lord anointed temple and stole thence the life off building.
What is to say? The life?
You mean his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. With new Gorgon, do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourself. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell. Murder! Treason! Banquo and Donalbain! Malcolm, awake! Shake off this downy sleep. Death's counterfeit. And look on death itself. Up, up, and see the great doom's image. Malcolm! Banquo! As from the graves rise up and walk like sprites. To countenance this horror. Ring the bell!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to parlay the sleepers of the house? Speak, speak.
O gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I has to say. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. O Banquo, our royal master is murdered.
Woe, alas, what? In our house?
Too cruel anywhere, dear dove. I prithee contradict thyself. Say it is not so. Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere less is left withal to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are, and do not note. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father is murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done their hands and faces were all dashed with blood. So were the daggers I might be found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury. That I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate, and furious, loyal and neutral, in a moment, no man. The expedition of my violent love, I run the pauser reason. Here lay Duncan, the silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stabs looked like a breach in nature, for ruins wasteful entrance. There the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make loves known?
Help me hence. Help.
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues? That most may claim this argument for hours.
What should be spoken here? Where our fate, hidden in an auger hole, may rush and seize us? Let's away. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow, upon the foot of motion.
Look to the lady. And when we have our naked frailties hid, that suffer and exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work. To know what further fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight of treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So all.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness, and I and Meath Hall together.
Well contended. What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office, which the false man does easy. Out to England.
To Ireland, our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's dagger in men's smiles, the near in blood, the nearer blood.
This murderous shaft that's shot hath not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid aim. Therefore, to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft, which steals itself when there's no mercy left.